All right, we're gonna check this thing out, see if we can get it to at least have spark. I probably should check that it doesn't have spark first, actually. But I see they got all the main wires taped up here. The pulse pickup wires taped up here. I'll probably peel all this tape off and see if I can't find an issue. Looks like that is way too rusty for it to fire. So I'm gonna start checking stuff out and see if we can get her to run. All right, got this tape off here. Black is kill switch, and that looks like the ignition is unhooked already from here. So what we got is the blacky lacky to go into the kill switch itself. So let's remove that. That'll be one less thing that could be the problem. I'm not having spark. Next, I'm gonna file this or sand that down and clean it up, and then we'll pop the plug out and just see if it's got spark. Get her. I just pulled the recoil off, and there's no nut down in there holding that flywheel on. That's kind of odd, right? Is it even pressed on there? Yeah, I can't pull it off. Well, now I almost want to pull it. See what's going on under there. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of blaster in here because it's a little rusty, just for thread purposes before we thread the puller in. No, don't tell me these threads are fucked. I know this puller is reverse thread. Come on. What's going on here? Just stops. Fuck. Yeah, the threads just look like shit. They're fucking destroyed. That's amazing. Yeah, I just kind of PB blasted it and ripped this around in there with hopes that it'll clean the threads up if there is any left. See if she'll thread in now. Still don't want to thread. I'm trying to see why here. Oh, right there. Right there. Someone dinged that spot with a hammer. Dink, dink. Yep, that's why. Oh, another spot there. Shit. So they fucked it up. So I wonder if I could take like a little diamond wheel or something like that and just catch the edge and still be able to get it to go into the threads. I don't know. We'll try something, I guess. Let's take this wheel off of here and we'll go from there. All right, I cleaned up the edges with the little ball hone deal here. And I think I got it to start. I'm having trouble turning it. Let's see if it'll turn with this holder. It's like a clutch basket lockup tool or whatever, but it seems to work on this. So see if I can get it threaded in there some. I already got it a couple turns in. I mean, it is going. Not the prettiest, but it's going. I think we saved it. Ah, shit. I can't hold on to this damn thing. Alright, let's see. I got it in there quite a ways. Let's see if we can get her, well, she come right off. That's always good. Sweet. It's not horrible. Obviously it needs to be clean, but looks like they marred up the threads on the, I don't know why. She come right off. And looks like, now that I'm looking in here, Stator looks okay, dirty, but looks okay. Got some metal stuck to it. That would stop it from having spark right there. That piece of metal stuck to the Stator. But I also noticed the These threads are not beautiful on this either, so we're gonna have to do something about that. I can't really get it to focus for you guys. Looks great right there at the end, but hopefully we can get a nut started on it still. We'll see. Doused it with a WD-40, wiped it out kinda, wiped the cotton tips off. WD-40 is good for pulling moisture out of shit, so we're gonna be good for the electronics down there. And it did shine my puller up a little bit, getting that out of there, but had to do what I had to do. Had to get a new one. Side note, look at the hitch on this thing. Holy fucking massive. That's a whole main joint. Didn't notice that when I bought it. I don't know how. Okay, so I got the flywheel all cleaned up. The threads are boogered up on this. I gotta find the right nut and see if I can even get it to thread. But I only really want to put this back together once and know that I'm gonna have sparks. So I really need to test the ignition coil before I put it back together. And my voltmeter's dead, so I can't do a test on it. So this is gonna stop us right here on this one. I'm gonna jump over to Laws. His died on us last time we were riding. I'm gonna see if I can figure out why. Okay, so I slapped this back together anyway. Found a nut that would thread onto it. Got the flywheel on it. I had to do some weird spacing here with the recoil to make it work, and it's still a little funny. But let's see if it's got spark. Well, I seen the spark. Yep, it's got spark. Fucking sweet.